Hey there, welcome to another War of the Ring playthrough. This game has Chris and I playing with the Warriors of the Middle-earth expansion. It's the first of the set, so I'm the Free People versus Chris as the Shadow. This video is the first I've tried for an in real life recording. Because of this, I absolutely have to warn you that the video and audio is not so great. It's possible, I think, and I've already ordered some bits to make the next one better. I thought to try a slightly angled shot instead of a flat top down because I think it's a bit easier to see. But this is a test, and so I wanted to upload it anyway just to see what others think. I plan to continue the TTS videos, but as long as COVID allows, Chris and I will only ever play in person now, so the TTS plays will be with other people from now on, I think. So, as always, there's no rules, we jump straight into the action. Please forgive any mistakes we make, and hopefully you enjoy this mediocre video at best. Bye!
Let's do this.
Okay, recording on. Would you like to cut my decks?
Oh, I always do.
Go on then. You can give it a little shuffle.
I used to
You haven't offered me yours, I've noticed.
Oh, I got £2. Can you do the same? Alright.
So this is a War of the Ring game with Warriors of the Middle-earth expansion only. We're not using Lords yet in this combo. And this is the first attempted game in real life.
Okay. Exciting.
And there you go.
You go.
Thanks, mate.
Anytime.
Alright then, so Gandalf the Grey is the guide. What I'll try and generally do is I'll have the guide there, if it's not obvious. The other thing to try and do, because obviously it's going to be hard for people to see especially, is, if possible, I've already sort of I didn't do it there actually. I've tried to arrange things so it's like elites at the bottom, then your regulars, then your leaders, i.e. what's sitting here in Warrior and what's sitting here in Minas Tirith. But where it's too small, whatever, that's going to... As I get my massive armies on the board, that'll quickly go over on him.
Let's keep them in check.
Yeah. Alright, also, I put the other rings in the box in the loft, assuming I'd never need them. So while we've got these Lord's rings, they're not Lord's rings, they're just standard.
Yeah.
Should we draw?
Yeah, that's good.
Draw, yeah. Alright. Would you like to allocate any dice to the hunt?
Yes, we'll go with one.
You want one of these references again?
Yeah.
See if you remember anything or forget anything. Oh, and the Warriors one for the Warriors dice is there. Which we'll need, because I rely on TTS to hover over it and tell me what it's going to do. Now I have no idea.
See the quick refresher.
Alright, so drawn, fellowship phase, Gandalf. Allocation 1, go for it. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah. Both of those things. Okay, 2 more.
Alright, well I've got 3 musters and a Will of the West.
2 characters, I'm muster and army.
Okay, just checking my cards. Alright, I can't pass, 4 to 4. A little reminder of these things.
Yeah.
Alright, oh. I'd love to pass for the first round, but I absolutely can't.
You're not allowed. Feels like a bit of a waste with 3 eyes in the box as well.
Okay, where should I put these? Yeah. I will muster the elves down one. On you.
Okay, who's a character? Let's play the Servants of Sauron. Draw 3 cards from the Faction event deck. Add one in my hand, and then reshuffle the rest.
Alright. Give us your deck, I'll help you. If you like. Hope you had 3 shit ones.
Okay.
Do they both get shuffled in?
They get shuffled in.
Yeah. I've stacked it in my favour, of course.
Oh, you always do.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I will muster the elves down again.
Okay, do a double arm move. These fellows down here.
Yeah.
And then these. It's in the echo round.
Okay. I'm going to play Thranduil's Archers, recruit an Elven elite in the Woodland Realm. And then draw a strategy card. Done. And you?
Okay, we'll do a leader move.
Yep.
These will step into one.
Yeah.
So we could go 5.
Yep. Can't use the TTF rearrange button now.
Oh, yeah. Guess it's pretty good knocking that one.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Got 3 dice, you need 6. I will move the fellowship.
Okay.
3 dice, need 6.
Nope.
Save. On you.
Okay.
Have you got your copy?
Yes. Okay. We'll use that. Yes. Use that as a muster. And we'll get eyes on guard down. That one.
Okay.
Yep.
Round over.
Random.
Draw. Okay, fellowship, still Gandalf. You must leave 1. Would you like to leave any more?
No, it's just 1.
Right, let's roll. One more. A hybrid, 2 musters, and a Will of the West.
Hybrid 2 musters, 2 events.
Okay, we'll leave you with your musters now. On you.
Okay. We will. We'll muster in 7.
Okay. On me?
Yep. Basically.
I will play Saruman is a neighbour faction card. Player of Saruman is in play. Place 3 Ents here, and if you ever do the Voice of Sauron, they'll get added to my starting setup.
Yeah. Okay. Events. We'll play New Powers Rising. Player of Saruman's in play. 2 Asgard regulars.
2, 2, and 2. Right. There's gonna be background noises. Unavoidable. It was 4 hand size for the faction cards, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 2 elites here, right?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, you can have regular.
So you say 2, 2, 2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, what have we got left? Muster event hybrid. I will do a double army move, and these guys are going to walk here, and this guy from Carrick is going to go to the Old Forest Road. On you? It's quite nice to use these things for the very first time in real life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forget how cool they actually look, especially with them all being painted up.
Yeah, not my doing, but I paid for the expensive anniversaries.
Still look good though. Okay, let's go mustering the Hillman. Good Saruman's in play. So look at that. We've got 2 in north, 2 in south.
Yep. Just north and south.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then recruiters 1 in each, or somewhere else with.
Or in a
guard army.
Yeah. Okay. I will spin this west into a move and move the fellowship.
Okay.
2 dice need a 6. Double 1.
Snake eyes.
Save. On you?
Okay. Okay, we shall. We'll muster down so.
Sauron's at war, yeah. Now, my last is a muster. I'll place. Actually, I'll keep holding that for a second. I will muster Rohan down 1. On you?
Mm-hmm. We shall. We'll use that to just draw a character card.
Okay. And then end of round?
End of round.
Draw. Yeah. Digging for the Western way, come on.
In one day, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Fellowship, good.
Yeah.
Dice. Would you like to allocate more than one?
I'm going forward to that. No, we'll stick with one.
Right, let's roll.
Let's roll. We've got another 3.
Wow, okay. Oh, your factions one. Nice.
A whole load of events.
Hybrid, muster, event, character.
2 hybrids, 3 events.
3 events. Well, you've got a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 5 to 4. I can delay for 1. Do I? Okay, this is the best thing to do. I will play Palantir and play Take Someone You Can Trust. Play if both Meridoc and Peregrine are in the Fellowship. They are. After you draw a tile with a reveal, I can discard this to ignore the reveal. And I will then trigger Gandalf's draw and get another character card. On you.
Okay. Also playing events. We'll table the Flux of Cribbing. So I can discard that to add 1 to all dice when making a point roll.
Okay. Pass.
I'll do double armor. Yeah. All these are setting up into Daggerlad.
Okay.
And I'll move these into the north and do the Vale.
Spicy. Okay. Event, and a hybrid view. Basically musters, isn't it, for me? Okay, I will play a muster to play Dane Ironfoot's Guard. Recruit a Dwarven elite and leader in Erebor. Done.
Always makes that quite sick. Okay. Let's. Okay. Playing events. We'll play the Hill Trolls. Play Sounds at War. We'll place 2 regulars with elites where there is a Sauron army.
Yep, we're drawing it.
In the north.
That's your 2. So now 3 elites, 3 regular. Alrighty. I'm going to play Swift Boats. It was a character. Play for 3 people within an unconquered. Sorry, play for fellowships in an unconquered 3 people settlement. Move the fellowship without rolling for the hunt. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever got to use that card.
Moving in the shadows. Okay. Spin army. Okay, that's. We shall. So that's do a double armor.
Okay. Where are they going now?
What do you mean, where are they?
They're going somewhere.
Looks suspicious. They are going to move into Dimmeldale.
Okay.
These are going to put some down.
Okay. So Lorien and the Jew look like they're under threat. On me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll muster the Arsenal. All right.
Yeah. We will
Pass.
yeah, imagine. She can look the down. No, we will draw with that.
Okay.
And we'll draw. Take a strategy card.
Okay. So then you'll be 1 over.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the round.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Fellowship good. Would you like to leave more than 1?
We have
3.
We will. What's that look like? Go on, we'll go with that.
Put them all in.
I just need to discard. Decide.
Oh yeah, technically discarding would be before the fellowship. But I mean, let's face it, I'm unlikely to change it to Strider.
You might do.
You know how I love getting him killed with the dead men in the game?
We will discard. Discard.
Okay. Go. All right. Ready to roll?
Yes.
Right, I'm not even looking. That doesn't happen in TTS.
It's the downside to the cards. Okay, you're 2.
All right. I've got 1 character again, double event, and a muster.
Okay. 2 muster, 1 army, 2 hybrids.
Okay. On me?
Yep.
We'll muster a elven elite into Lorien. On you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we will have not had my faction yet.
Oh, is it annoying?
Oh, it was golden.
I didn't notice it was there again.
Yeah, pain. Okay.
Maybe I've weighted it.
You probably have. Okay, we'll mess up. We'll get some nice stuff.
All right.
So you got some medicinal go.
Yep.
And then you need some Mori.
Yep. Seems good. So you've allowed me to muster again into the wooden realm. Sorry, Glorian. But that would require a ring, so fuck that.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to play Smeagol Helps Nice Master.
Mm-hmm.
Get the -1 in play. Move it back somewhere.
Yeah.
And then Gandalf trigger, draw. On you.
Okay. Okay, we'll do a double eye move.
Yep.
These from Southumberland go into here with them.
Yep.
And Northumberland are going to Moria with the other fellas.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
You can go again.
Okay. We must do again.
Yep.
What's not that's all. That's my goal. And Moria.
Yeah, getting the rerolls enables. So you've got 2 hybrids. Okay. Move the punishment.
Okay.
4 dice, needing a 6. Nope.
Finally, this game.
Just lay siege to Rivendell, then you get your reroll. Move 4 now.
Yeah. Yeah, we can put extra eyes in the box this round. It's still not working.
But last round, when you had 4 and I had the card to just move without rolling, I was like, oh, you did get blocks, however, but
Correct.
that was a made choice. Yeah, so you have to use it next time. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's 4 there. Great. I'll just play this card and give you the big middle finger.
So kind. Yeah. We'll do a double eye move.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 6 in there at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So basically the Hillmen, those 2 Nazgul,
Mm-hmm.
and 4 things are going to step in.
Okay, which one is staying behind?
So we will leave one of the Sauron bits.
One of the Sauron regulars.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can have a mix. Well, you would anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So they're in. This guy's over here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a stack of 10 now. 3 elites and 7. It's
Yeah.
a bit scary. And I put the 2
Yeah.
Hillmen at the bottom.
So that's one move.
Yeah.
And second.
Good move.
And these will come up here.
Stepping up. Yep. All right, then you've got an army muster left. So, okay. So chances are I'm going to have to discard a card.
You know, you mentioned about flocks, it wouldn't have helped me anyway.
Actually, very true. Yeah. In fact, I really wish you'd have played it. Yeah.
So that was a strategic decision, not
Yeah. Yeah. I'm playing an event.
I'm shocked.
I'm not going to trigger Gandalf though, because I'd have to discard anyway. Hall of Gondor.
Okay.
Boromir is in the Fellowship. I can reduce the damage by 1.
Mm-hmm.
On you.
Okay. Yeah. We'll just attack Lorien.
Okay, we'll go to siege.
Basically everything's in.
Yeah, it's fine. Just slide them on in. Just get in there, boys. We'll put the Nazgul on the outside here.
Yeah.
Good army, that's.
Yes.
I know we could use the army tokens, but I think they're crap. And this is the anniversary board, it's even bigger, and everything still doesn't fit. Alright, that's the round.
That's the round.
Okay, draw. Yeah, you have to discard 2.
And a faction card as well.
No, it's faction limit 4. Oh, you've got one there already. Sorry, yeah, I couldn't see it. Can you get rid of that one? Discarded this. That may or may not have come out.
That one. Let's got that as well.
Okay.
And then I've got faction. Yeah, check that one.
Oh, the one you would have drawn. Yeah. Okay. That comes back. Fellowship good. How many do you want to allocate?
We'll stick with 2.
Still go for 2?
Yeah. I need to try and find it.
Make sense.
One more. Oh, got a faction down.
Oh, nice. Okay, I've got a hybrid character, double event.
Okay, 2 characters, an army, hybrid, event, and the card draw or recruit faction.
Okay. Okay then. Okay, I'm going to play an event. I'm going to play Celeborn's Galadriel, recruit an Elven elite in Lorien. And then draw a strategy card. I will not trigger Gandalf. On you.
Um, I think we're going to get the Witch King in. Yeah. There's a muster. We'll get the Witch King in.
All right, I'll activate everyone.
Yep. So you can go with Shadow Army with at least one unit.
Bang him straight into Lorien.
Straight into Lorien. Straight into the fight.
Yeah. So you've now got 5 leadership there, 2 for him and the others.
Mm-hmm.
3 now. Google. Can I have a quick look at your Dunlingdon's combat cards?
Yeah.
Sorry? That was my fail. Oh yeah, and if you use one of those for round 1, you won't trigger the Witch King either, which you may or may not want to. Okay, I will play the long battle. Choose a region with a 3 people army, Lorien, with leadership, and eliminate the Dunlingdons. Eliminate all faction figures there. And then draw 1 event card. And I will draw a character card. Just itching for the Western way.
You're getting a good chance for it. The longer it goes on. Okay. Okay. Plan events. We'll table the battle.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, either discard it or use it for its combat.
Mm-hmm. You can go again.
We shall. We'll play that to move Nazgul around.
Mm-hmm.
To there.
Loads of Nazgul.
Yep. And then you can go join them.
Right. So there's 3 here.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. You can go again.
Mm-hmm. Use that to play Dreadful Spells.
All right. Roll 5 dice. Miss.
Hit up him bad.
1, 2 hits. All right. That'll be 2 elites downgraded into regular.
Hmm.
And then these are in the dead pile.
Yeah, that's right. You get very full in that dead pile soon.
2 good. I think that's the average, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got a faction draw or recruit, and I've got the muster. Move the fellowship if you can pull that.
Okay. I will play Flocks.
Okay. So 3 dice needing 5. Two success. Draw it, sorry. Or...
The camera. It's 1 damage.
1 damage. I'm happy to just take 1. On you.
Would have liked to reveal.
I could have blocked it.
Still would have liked them. Okay. So, we'll play that to recruits. Yeah, we'll recruit. I'll get some landings. One in north, one in south. Actually, no.
Or one straight north thing,
Yeah,
isn't it? Is that right?
No, there's an Isengard army unit.
Oh, so you can go straight back to Lorien if you want.
No, sorry, it's got to be in Isengard over.
So it's Orthanc or north and south.
I don't think North and South going to do much at the moment. You can go into North, I think. Yeah, there's an army there.
Yeah. Yep. So you've got a combat, and I forgot that. Okay, I'll play Imriel of Valamroth, recruit of Gondor, elite and leader in Valamroth. On you.
We shall. We'll use that to attack. But we're going to attack the boards of Eisen.
Okay. Everyone?
Yeah, everyone's going, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, are you going to play a combat card?
I'm not.
So if I don't play one, I discard one. So I may as well play one. Unless the card I would draw that I want to discard is one of the ones I don't know about.
Oh, sorry, I should have had a Hillman.
Oh yeah, you can.
So, yeah.
Would you like to play a combat card?
Yeah. The whole reason I put him in there.
Oh, sorry, you've attacked Rohan, step on down.
Yeah. For that one.
So, because it's the back and it could be mixed, I should know what that one is, but it's probably the one to soak a hit.
Yeah, so I'll definitely show some confusion.
Yeah, whatever. All good. I'm not going to play one. I'd love to be able to play one, but no, I'm not playing one.
Okay.
Is it the soak?
It is soak.
Okay.
It's soak.
So you have 5 and 5. No, these are 2, isn't
Oh,
it?
sorry.
Saruman?
There's 1.
Oh, you got 5 and 4.
Yeah, 5, 4.
All right. I've got 2 dice sealing 2 and 1. 2 hits.
Nothing.
Reroll 4.
4. 1.
All right. So 2 hits to you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking it on the goblin?
Yeah, so 1 on him.
Yep.
And the other can just be on a rag.
And I take 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, done. Press or not?
I'm kicking on.
Okay, I will retreat into Helm's Deep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
then how many walks in?
we'll just send the 3 elites for now.
Okay. That's a round.
That's all right.
Put your Hillman cards back here. Draw a card. I owe a faction card and another one. There's the faction card. Then I owe one more.
Let's go that one.
Yeah, that one. Discarded this. I think that's visible. Yeah. All right. Fellowship good.
Yeah.
So would you like to allocate more than one?
No, I'll stick with 1 now.
All right. Let's roll. 2 musters. 2 events.
No more right.
I'm not rolling swords this game. I think I rolled 1 around.
It's been slow moving, but I've not found you, so that's the balance. Yeah. 1 character, 3 musters, an army, 3 hybrids, and the recruit draw card.
Yeah. Okay. You've got absolutely shit tons of things to do. All right. Actually, do I need to do it first? No, you can go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll use that army die. And we shall. We're going to attack on safe with these guys.
Siege. Yeah, if I'd have got my army moved, I would have sent those guys in.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
I think I'd do it before you had a chance.
I mean, I could have used the ring for it, but no. On you? No, sorry, Rohan's now at war.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on you.
Okay. We'll do the Isengard special upgrade.
Okay, so I'll add an ent to the ent card. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On you.
To do line move. These will step down with the Hillman.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll bring down those 2 elites as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Mother and elites here. On you.
Mm-hmm. Use that to attack across.
Card. Don't forget your help.
Mhm.
Those guys. Call to the battle. I'm going to open a noisy Coke. Yeah.
I got ahead of it and did it, of course. The camera started.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as busy. One of the best times is straight after you've opened can.
Okay, I'll put that.
Okay. I'll play that.
Okay.
Flip. Scouts. So just run away.
Yeah.
They'll retreat into Edoras.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to advance?
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. Go on, let's roll.
On me?
Mm-hmm.
I will muster another elite in Edoras.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
Okay. We'll muster.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just get an Isengard elite into, I think.
Okay. You can go again.
Okay. We'll play out to recruit. We'll get Hillman into the Westerns.
It doesn't matter that it's Rohan and not
It's Isengard or Rohan.
Isengard unit or.
It's either.
Oh, so
with an arm.
yeah, but only in the. Yeah, that makes sense. You can go again.
Okay. we will muster and we shall put an Isengard rag into our tank.
You avoiding the voice then? The one in each?
Well, it's on debate at the moment. What to do?
If you can hit 2, you might as well get 3 anyway.
Let's see that I'll get someone unit on board. That's what I'm weighing up. Get you another end door.
I've got to get a bloody companion Salad on yet.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, well, to the voice.
Alright, I will have one over then. Okay, on me, I must act. I will play an event, because I must. I will play... Mithril Coat and Sting. I'll then trigger Gandalf on you.
Mm-hmm. We'll use that to attack others.
You can back up.
Go for them.
Yeah. Play... What could that be? I'll play this. Yeah.
Okay.
Advantageous position, so it would have made you hit on 6s if you'd have adjusted your own.
Yeah.
What have you got? The soap one?
Yep, Fierce Poke. Again.
Alright, so I've got 4 dice, no rerolls. Meaning 5s, and you need 6s.
5 means 6s. Got 1.
I've got 2.
Okay.
And you have 2 rerolls, your leaders.
Of course, yeah. Okay, 2 hits then. Cheers.
Alright, 2 back.
Okay, I'll take up the 2 dead now. Done any?
Okay. I'll take 2 elites down to 2 regular, 1 from casualties, 1 from stock. Are you going to press?
I will.
Alright, we'll bounce here. Give you a point. If you walk in.
Lovely stuff. Yeah. Question is how many walking? Okay, we're going with 3 regs. And the helmet.
So the 2 elites are staying.
The 2 elites.
Okay.
Yeah.
On me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Bilbo's song, Heal a Corruption. And then trigger Gandhi. Draw a event character die.
Probably the best chance to get a Western Blade for a long time.
No, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. Oh, I need to get
Yeah, on you then.
Okay.
It's all I can think about. It's stressing me out. I just want to get the achievement. I want the game of the Western way. And I don't care if I get it or you get it. I want it. I want it to happen.
Yeah, it's looking likely, or more likely as long as it goes on.
Yeah, considering I'm drawing at least to a turn because of the cycling I've been doing.
Yeah.
It's probably the bottom card.
Oh, good.
I'll get to 10 and I'll be like, I'm not doing it. I'm getting the Western way. I'm going the boat way. I don't care that I'm already there.
Okay, we'll use that as a use as an army move.
Come on then.
These two are going to come to full rise.
Lovely stuff.
And then all this lot is going to go up to northern Romania.
Right.
Be discarding loads again.
Okay. That's the round.
That is it.
Okay. Draw cards. Right. I owe you a faction card and that's it.
Let's grab that one. I'll just grab that as a manufacturing.
Okay. Discard them on.
So many discards, it's ridiculous. Okay, I'll just grab that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So I'm not going to declare the fellowship. Because I want to give it the best chance I can get it. But the reason I'm talking about it is if I wasn't going for that achievement, that potential, I would reveal the fellowship and I would put them probably in Carrick or something. Carrick because it's 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carrick because it's got a settlement that still turns off your tiles, your cards for that. Because I would then be able to recruit my eagles. That's the reason to get an extra die, because I've been 4 dice now for so long.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to delay for as long as the game is giving me the opportunity to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So, fellowship, good. Would you like to add any more? You don't have to leave the eye in there. Would you like to add any?
I'm not going to give you a free roll. That's just that.
Yeah, you'll do none. I'll roll 4 moves.
Yes. No moves in the entire game apart from that. I will just leave it alone.
Okay. Go. 2 Wills of the West and 2 events.
Okay. 2 musters, a whole lot of arm movements, 4 in fact.
Yeah. Okay.
Play or draw.
So 5, 6. What could it be? What could it be? I'd have to use a ring for it, which I think would be insane. But if I used a ring and moved, and you pulled a 3 or something, or a 2, I could take it on Gandalf. I could immediately get him, special him out. Then, or I could go for Strider, basically, to Aragorn. Because he would be a 3 move on top of a 5. I need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I can already block you revealing me. So sure, we will. You haven't got the Easterlings down yet. You're 2 away from that. So if I didn't use one, you moved them down. I'd have to use one, you'd move them down. And then I'd have to move the other one. Or you can get rid of it. Okay, I'm going to use a Will of the West and turn it into a move.
Yep.
And we'll move the Fellowship.
Okay.
You may roll 2 dice needing a 6. Nope. 1 and a 2. On you.
Rubbish roll this game.
Just not putting enough dice in, mate.
Like 5 in there.
You had 2 rounds of 4.
No.
One of them I just moved without even rolling because I'm a dick like that.
You are.
The other one, you just failed. Absolutely failed. Oh no, you probably did hit me, but you just threw a solid 1.
I drew a 1, yeah. The only time I found it was 1.
Yeah.
It was 2 successes as well, so it couldn't even been an eye.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's think about this for a second. Right, so.
Actually, carry on. I just remembered something. Oh no, it's fine. Cool.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I need to do something like that. Okay. We will attack Lorien.
Okay, combat card.
Well,
This one.
okay.
Confusion.
It is cancelled.
Okay.
So that's.
Well, at least it stops your +1.
Yeah, I was hoping. But yes.
All right. So Lorien for me is 5 dice and 1 reroll.
Oh, and because I played a card, I get to draw.
You do it after the current battle because if for any reason he died, then you wouldn't.
Just so I remember.
Yeah, don't forget that. All right. All misses, 1 reroll,
1 hit so far.
1 hit back.
1 hit.
Okay, 1. We'll take another. Oh no, we won't take it. We'll take it on a regular because I don't have any regulars to downgrade.
Taking an Isengard regular.
Okay. And then you're gonna
downgrade a Sauron Elite.
And would you like to play a combat card? Oh, now you draw.
Yeah. It was a strategy card.
And then would you like to play a card?
Come on down.
Okay, this.
Okay.
Advantageous position, so it subtracts 1 from you.
Okay, both armies add 1 to all dice.
Okay, so I've subtracted from your combat roll.
Yeah.
So your combat 6s, but your leader still 5s.
Yes.
Alright, I've got 4 dice now, 1 reroll.
Yep.
1 hit, 1 reroll.
1 hit.
I missed. So 1 hit.
That's a 5, so that's a hit based on that.
Where'd that 6 come from? That's legit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one I rolled last time.
So 4 hits?
Yeah, 4 hits.
Okay. That's simple. Have you taken one back?
Not yet.
4's good. 1, 2, yeah, it's just simply an elite. Has to be done.
Okay. Second Isengard.
Would you like to downgrade and go again?
And then yes, I will. Because what you've got 2 left. Yeah.
I've only got 2 left, and you've still got, with that guy, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9 hit points left.
Yeah, definitely going again.
Okay. Would you like to play a card?
Yeah, that one.
I will not.
Okay. Cruel as Death, I will forfeit 2 points of leadership to add 1 to all dice in my combat roll.
Okay. So you've got 5, needing 5s. But your leadership is forfeit by 2, however, you've still got 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm picking up way too many dice. 1 hit. 1 hit.
That's 2 hits. That's what I need.
On the combat roll?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's all you've got. Okay. Alright, 1 back.
Yeah.
Back. Warrior has fallen.
Good stuff. Happy to that in 1 combat as well.
Yeah, 3 downgrades. I think your middle round of combat there was
The
a good swing. The 4 hits. Yeah. And I had 5 dice, then 4 dice, then 2, and I only ever rolled like I did 3 total hits the entire combat. And I only needed 5.
Most or half the time escaping down.
All right, on me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Actually, no, I can afford to delay by 1 now. Okay. No, I won't. It's fine. I'll play an event. I'll play the Wizard's Staff. I will trigger with Gandalf and draw. Ready?
Okay. Fun event. We'll play Shadows Gather. Move 1 shadow army to 3 regions.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3 into here.
Yeah. Very nice. Bounce straight out of
Warrior. Leave 2 regs behind.
Yes. Great. All right. So this army is 3 elites, 4 regular, and then 5 Nazgul and the Witch King.
Yep.
Solid. All right. On me.
Yep.
I will play. Actually, I don't need to now. What have I got? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I just drew the perfect card for what I need to do. I must have miscounted actually, and thought I could get there with 9. Oh no, he's a 2 move, not a 3. No, he's a 3. So I can get there with 9, but now I don't need 9 really. I don't need to do it right now, but is there a reason to delay? Probably not. So no, you can go again. I'll just keep you on your toes.
You've got advance and a thing.
To be fair, because I've been dice blocked to 4 for so long, it's not looking as good for me as it kind of should do if I'd have got my dice open.
Yeah. I mean, you've had an amazing fellowship run so far, but
Well, it is. I've only moved like once around.
Yeah, but you still managed to slot 6 steps that have been found, which is...
The funny part is, take someone you can trust, middle coat sting, wizard staff, and the Horn of Gondor are on the table.
Yep. Okay. Okay. We'll muster down south.
Okay, after act. I will play We Prove the Swifter. Separate from the fellowship or move one or a group of companions, and I may move them 2 extra regions. So Stride is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, I think that's all that's coming out. So Stride is going to be out, and he can move 3 plus 6 plus 2, 11. However, he doesn't need to move anywhere near 11. So he'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I didn't go into Orthanc clearly because that's actually illegal.
Oh, so you stop in Eric? You go that way?
That'd be lovely. That's that done. Gone.
Yes.
I'm going to trigger Gandalf. On you.
Yep. We shall muster south.
Yeah, you force me to act.
Yeah.
That will turn Strider
Yeah.
into Aragorn. Get my 5th die finally. And we'll go.
Mm-hmm. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Let's see. Use that to play a card. We shall play Death to the Four Goyle. It's like 3 people's army, including Rohan units for the Shadow Army in the same region with Dunlendi figures. So this army here is going to attack here.
Right.
But the Hillman's regarded as a unit.
So you've got 4 regular there,
4
basically.
regulars, yeah.
Alright. And now would you like to play a combat card?
Yeah.
I will not.
Okay. Then Focus Pierce again.
Okay, so you got 4 to my 4, no rerolls ever.
Yep.
2 hits.
1 hit. So 1 hit.
One more, 1 back for me.
Yep.
Regular. Yeah, I'll take it on a regular, of course, because I haven't got any over there in the dead pile. Will you press?
There's a chance they could all die. Chance they couldn't. Do that. Do that there. Yes, I will.
You got more attacks anyway if you need it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I'll retreat to that.
Cool. Okay.
Right, that was you, so it's on me. I'm out, so you just got 3 actions in a row.
Yeah. That's why it's worth the gamble of pressing, I figured. Because I had them to retaliate if I needed to. Okay, so
Yeah, I'd kind of much rather they survived than this lot attack them and potentially wipe them out.
Okay, the dual arm move. Some of these are coming into here, basically.
Right, let's move these guys over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What have you actually got in 2 regs? Okay.
Just your regulars, yeah. Rohan was not strong.
They're leaders anyway, but do I care for that is the question. We'll bring the Witch King in as well.
Mm-hmm.
It feels a bit safer with them. It's a bit of a ridiculous army. It's very overloaded with Nazgul. So just in case you do, yeah, there's tons of leadership anyway. We'll say that Isengard's beg actually, just to keep the armies split. 5. And then these are going to move up to.
Yep. And you again?
We'll attack on Steve.
Playing a card?
I won't.
We need it. So 2 dice, 1 reroll, needing 5 to me. Miss. Miss.
2 hits.
That's it then. Nice one.
Okay.
We'll put it in.
Okay, and then finally, double arrow. Yeah. These are going to move back into here. With the Witch King.
Oh, you didn't play a card, did you, for the Witch King?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave one behind because those guys are still sat there. Yeah, do that, and then open these guys.
All right. Yep. That is the round.
This is the round.
Okay. Let's draw. I owe a card.
Actually, okay for a change.
I just owe a faction card. Okay. Fellowship good. And how many would you like to allocate?
I shall. You've got extra, haven't you? I'll stick with 1.
Okay.
Ooh, do it again.
For once, with my extra die, I rolled 2 swords.
I've got a lot of events. 3 events.
Only 3. That's not enough.
Basically.
I've got double character event hybrid muster. Mm-hmm. So how many have you got there? 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 9 to 5, so I can delay up to 4 times. Okay, I will. I'll move the fellowship.
Okay. Need a 6. Nope.
Safe.
You've been safe for far too long.
Doesn't matter how safe I am if you win the points first.
That's very true. Okay. Okay. We'll use that, and we shall recruit. I'll get some more hillmen back in. One in north, one in south.
Okay. You can go again.
Okay. Um, Good. Event. And we shall rouse some monsters.
Monsters roused. Yep.
So we have Soundreg into Anglar, Timor, and where the hell's?
Oh, right. Give us 3 and 1.
The elite goes in the troll shows.
Yeah. You can go again.
Okay. We will. We'll recruit, and we'll do the Isengard special.
All right. So the last end comes off that. And then this guy is discarded. Okay. You can go again.
And events. And we'll play Give It To Us.
Okay.
To play.
The one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can go again. I still don't
Need to do anything. 5 action without. Okay.
All my dice are pretty much set for what I want to do, and none of it's timing based, I think.
Okay. We'll do a army move.
Yep.
And South are going to join the North.
Mm-hmm.
And can you scoot the 2 that are in Gundabad
These.
out to the Eagles?
Eagle Deary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I have to act.
Well, you actually got to do something.
This is sad.
Just pass.
This is so sad. I will play an event. I'll play speed greater than any win, recruit an eagle into the Eyrie, or add it to starting setup. Then play another faction event card. And then play the Ents Awaken, recruit an Ent into the Entwood, or add it to starting setup. So when they enter, I'll have 6 of them. And then play another faction event card, which I won't do. So I'll do the Or, which is Or, shuffle all Ent faction cards into the deck. On you. Can you remember if Gandalf triggers off that?
I
think so. Because it's just to draw a card on the matching deck if you're playing with a Planeteer.
I think so. I mean, obviously, it's the text in the card only says about those 2 decks, but that was before the expansion.
Yeah.
I think it. Yeah.
I think so. We might double check, but.
Yeah.
But on you anyway, because whatever I draw is. Yeah, I'm not going to use it now.
Okay.
You know, I've got nothing.
We shall. We'll do double arm move.
Yep.
These are the step instant South Downs.
Yep.
And can you move the 2 that are in the Eagles into Carrick?
Right, that will anger the North. They're now very angry. No, they're now mildly angry. Yeah.
They didn't care for Carrick too much.
Yeah. All right, on me. Yeah. I will mutter the dead men. Aragorn is within one region of Eric. Get the dead men. You get 2. And I get my faction die finally. Yay!
Best time. So these guys. In the
Oh,
flesh.
In the
So-
flesh.
so-
So to speak. Yeah.
Okay. So you've got that and that. Okay, we'll muster.
Yep.
And we'll get Southern regular installed there.
Yep.
And we'll get a Southern regular to North.
Okay. I will. What have you got left? An event and that. Yeah. I am going to muster. I'll get an Elven Elite in Rivendell. On you.
Then events.
Yeah.
We'll play the Wild Hill.
Okay.
Recruit one Dunlending in each 3 Dunland settlements.
Okay.
And then, if they're in play, which they are, move them all to 2 regions.
All Dunlendings.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So they can join that.
One fellow's going to join there.
3 for max, isn't it?
Yeah. And then he's going to go 1, 2.
Yeah, right. What me?
Mm-hmm.
Move the fellowship.
Okay. 1 in the 5.
Yeah. Your go.
You might actually max out that trap. Ridiculous. Okay. Okay. We shall use that, and we shall attack up into Dale.
Combat card.
No.
Alright, I'll play Confusion.
Mm-hmm. Well, the way I'm rolling, yeah.
So I've got 1 dice, needing a 5 with a 1 reroll.
I've got 3 rerolls. I've got 5.
1 miss, rerolling, miss. Double 1.
1 for Confusion.
Hey, I've hit you!
So I can maybe roll these.
3.
That's what I was going to do. Yeah. Selling 6s. Nope.
North and Angered.
Oh yeah.
Will you press?
I will, yes.
Okay, I will retreat.
Yeah.
I'll retreat into the Northern Realm.
Yeah. I just take 1 hit, don't I?
Yeah, you take 1 from hitting yourself, because I didn't hit you. Okay, you stepping up then?
Yes, move it on.
All in?
Yep.
Alright, and that then sends North to war.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 6 points. Yeah, it's getting close. Okay, that's the round.
Mm-hmm.
The draw, I will owe you 1 card.
Good.
You know, don't you, that left now, if I don't get the Western Way at this point in the game, which I'm not saying I haven't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 cards left in a 24 card deck. I'm going to discard this. Alright. Okay, I've got another +1 die, yay!
Outrageous.
I'd love to have played it getting my dice earlier for like the game. But this is still cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Fellowship good. Would you like to allocate more than 1 dice?
Given that you are good, I will not.
There's no point in declaring anywhere.
Yeah. God. you want some more?
I've got the faction play or draw, I think.
I've got the same one.
That is it, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got an army, a muster, a hybrid, 2 events.
Okay.
And
I've got a West character, muster, hybrid event. So I've got 6 dice to your 7. No, 6. So no delays possible. But I don't care to. Yeah, I'm going to use the West as a character and move the Fellowship.
Okay. 4 dice.
4 dice needing a 6. You got the 6? No, 2 sixes, 2 successes. Which way around would I do things? So I can either deny you drawing, or I can allow it to come out, and if it's a reveal, I can dodge the reveal with the other card. Not drawing on the mortal track would be better, so you can draw.
Okay. I'll do it for the camera.
0 reveal. Okay, I will think I will just dodge the reveal because that'll be 9. Oh no, dodging the reveal. I know, but then you could. Yeah, I'll dodge the reveal.
Okay.
After Shadow Player draws a hunt tile with reveal, discards, take someone you can trust to ignore the effects of the reveal. Done. Chewing through my defenses.
Once.
No, can't.
Well, yeah. I mean, I drew 1 tile. That's literally, I've drawn 2 tiles the entire game. Ridiculous.
Yeah, but your position balances mine really.
It's still wizard staff 1 as well. Outrage.
Okay. And I've completely avoided cruel weather the entire game.
Okay. Okay. We shall attack the woodland realm.
Okay, it goes to siege.
£1.
What is this army looking like? So it's 1 elite, 7 regulars, 3 now.
Yeah.
Oh. No reason but. I'll move the Fellowship.
Okay. Let's do it properly. 4 need a 5.
Yep.
2 successes.
Wizard Star. Prevents it.
I know.
Get out of it.
Just for effect.
Didn't want to use it, but not being revealed into your stronghold seems pretty good.
Alright. Okay.
Because otherwise, if I'd have let you draw and it revealed me, it would draw Moria and it would draw that one. Well, you never used. Oh no, yeah, you still can use this, can't you? Declare. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. I was hoping to not have to use it in Lorien. Okay. Okay. We will use that to play a card. We'll play Death to the Foregoil. Attack three people's army. No, ignore that. Let's read the card.
I don't even remember what it does. So no spoilers given either.
People watching it though. How badly I almost messed up. That's it. Okay. That face then. We will instead use that to draw a card, a faction card.
Okay.
By lots of discard.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll play there and back again. Separate from the fellowship one companion or group and move him an extra region. And then if Gimli or Legolas are in Dale, Erebor, or the Wooden Realm, activate the dwarves north and advance the dwarves and the elves once and the north once. Yeah, I would like to have put someone in Fangorn with this, but I will take Gimli, and Gimli is heading to Erebor. He can obviously make the distance.
He can't get there.
I don't think he can make it. He's only got a move of 2 + 1 + 10. He's only got a move of 13.
Yeah, you need at least 15 to get there.
And then I will activate is relevant, but it does advance the dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
And now with Gimli, I can use any action die to advance the dwarves.
Yeah.
Do I trigger again? I don't even need the fucking card. I don't even need it. But
if you draw it,
I will draw
play
it
just for the sake of it?
I will draw it. Done.
Is the question.
Yeah, after I'm in, I'm just going to table it. Now, I could use it for companion moves, but yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. Okay. I will recruit. We'll get south from or east of the elite.
Mm-hmm. What have you got there? Double event and a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw a faction card. I'll discard this one. On you?
Mm-hmm. I shall draw a character card.
I will muster the dwarves down. On you.
Okay. We will play Stormcrow. Play if either fellowship or companions inside the borders of Free People's Nation not at war.
Yeah.
Move them back one step on the track, and then the Free People's player must eliminate a leader or army unit of that nation.
Okay.
So it'll be the dwarves, because Gimli is with the dwarves.
Yeah. So, and the leader goes.
Yeah. Or an army unit.
Or an army unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. My last die, I'll just put the doors back down. On you.
I think it was worth it just to mess around with you a little bit. You couldn't quite get them to war this round. Okay. Recruits. South on elite.
Okay. That's the round?
Yeah.
Right. I will have to discard 3 cards, one of each type. Sorry, well, you know what I mean. I suppose that could be useful. Get rid of that one. I have that one. This.
Discard that one, and then I just discard that. Discard that one.
I've got a question about this card, but I think I'll just pretend I know the answer, which is this one. And that's, do I have to do the top bit to do the bottom bit? That's the bit I'm not sure about. I'll get rid of that though, for one. And I think I'll get rid of this one as well. I'm going to discard those 2. Okay. Fellowship are 10 spaces away.
Okay. So you go in
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to declare here and then to Mordor.
Ridiculous.
You may battle.
I will battle. Okay.
So you're going to discard the card and just draw a tile, right?
Yes. Yeah, you may discard this to draw an additional 1 tile. Fellowship moves into out of
What's being declared?
that will be declared.
Yeah,
or revealed.
cool.
If she was an eye, discard it without effect. Otherwise, it's successful. So if it's an eye, then it just. It's a 3.
Oh, Gandalf.
Yeah.
Gandalf is done.
It's unfortunate timing for that.
We'll pot Boromir as the guide. Mithril, doesn't care. Yeah. Okay. Ready to. How many would you like to allocate?
Maybe 1, 2, 6.
There's 4 in the fellowship.
Yeah. I feel like I want to guarantee a bit of damage if there's an eye.
Yeah.
Two. So you put an extra 1 or 2, the chance of rolling the one probably quite high, but solid. We'll risk it with 2.
3 more. 3
2
total.
additional, yeah.
Okay. Let's roll. That's not a bad round for it. I did just get 4 swords.
There's 2 more going in.
Yeah, exactly. What's the star? Do you remember?
That's recruit, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, mine are different skills, aren't they? Star, recruit, yeah. Okay. So you've got
5.
5 dice. Oh, can you add those tiles to the hunt book?
So you're drawing them out, aren't you?
No, you can still draw.
Sure.
Yeah, Shadow always draws. We just hand it over like that.
Next.
Your prerogative to find and murder me, isn't it? Well, in that case, while I'm hidden and stuff, I will move the fellowship. Okay. So draw a tile, and we'll presume I've moved up the track.
Very presumptuous of you. This is an eye.
That's okay. Yeah. So Boromir is. Oh no! Wait a minute.
So 5 damage.
So Horn of Gondor
Mm-hmm.
to reduce it by 1.
4 damage.
Boromir for 2.
Yep. 2 damage.
There's no guide ability, so there's no chaining available. Now I have to take 2.
Mm-hmm.
I take 2.
Yep.
And I'm revealed. Oh, yes, that was it.
Yes.
On you.
We shall muster in. Go on, we'll get them out of that.
Okay.
Since you know on the track.
You must appear in a stronghold.
Yep. So there's Marvel.
Okay. I'll hide.
Mm-hmm.
On you.
Plan events.
Yep. I'll reveal me, I guess.
Play Isabel's Bane.
Yep. Draw. Aye.
Anything but an eye. Even your fellowship salary is handy. As it bins it off. Okay. That's 0 but reveal.
No damage then, just take the reveal.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm at 2 corruption. That should be reveal. Oh, the wrong one. Okay, on me. No, I don't think I care for them. No, that was only a hide.
Oh, sorry, of course. Okay.
I'll play the Elven Cloaks.
Okay.
Put a 0 in there for me, please.
Mm-hmm.
On you.
We will. We'll recruit and we'll get the courses.
Okay.
Southland's at war, so we need to fly.
Yeah.
We get 3 into
We actually had a comment on a video which I think we missed for something you did a fair few games back. I'm pretty sure from what the comment was, is the Corsairs we used to go from Umbar to Minas Tirith, and they ignored the dude in Pelagro because we were looking at like the river sailing up,
right,
or something, and we ignored like whatever it was. But they can't step here. No, they can step in Skiliath, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think there was a guy here and a guy here, but they went straight to here, and it was like, yeah, they can't go through the army still, even though we kind of was. It was something to do with that, like we ignored the.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I will recruit with the Eagles, and I'll bring them in.
Mm-hmm.
So the Eagles are now in play, and I get 2 plus the 1.
Yep.
On you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll do a double army move.
Mm-hmm.
This lot are going to move into. Moon's at eastern routes.
Such an insane army.
Behind, I think I will, because of
shenanigans.
just because you try anything with the 8.
Oh yeah, you may have to shoot.
Yeah, it means you've got to. It's not a free pass.
What have you got left? Just the.
So that was one move. You've got one
Oh
move.
right, you've got another move, but you've got 1 die left, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, second move.
Second one. Those guys are going to step into each.
Right, on me. Yep. Hide. On you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They will attack those guys.
Okay.
From obviously from
Combat card.
we go for. Come on, Farm.
All right. I'll give you daylight.
Okay. Relentless assault. It's 2 hits to add 1 onto my combat roll.
Okay. Oh, now 3 dice at least.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
I think I still will.
Yeah.
Because sure. I've got loads of leadership, so I might just downgrade these 2.
So 2 hits to add +1 twice. So you're hitting me on 3 now.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got 3 dice hitting you on 5s. You've got 3 dice hitting on 3s with 3 rerolls hitting on 5s.
Yes.
All misses, no rerolls. What was that? 3.
1, 1, 2.
Alright, now you've got 3 dice that need 5.
Yeah. That was worth it.
Okay, so
I rolled 3 1s out of 6 dice.
we'll take it on the regular. Will you press?
Yes.
Okay, 3 into minister.
Mm-hmm.
You stepped, so they get
There's
they're
nothing.
activated. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not, doesn't matter. Which king draw?
Yes.
What card did you play in? A strategy card.
Yours.
Yep. Very nice. My last die, I'll move the fellowship.
Okay.
Go ahead and draw a tile.
You've still got myth one.
I have, yeah, but it's probably 5 damage from an eye or something. Middle of that.
Yep. It is an eye.
Okay, cool. He still moved. But revealed again. And it is 5 damage.
6 damage.
The other dice isn't there yet.
No, yes, you just moved in.
Oh, it's 5. Sorry, it's 6.
Yeah.
I meant to count mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Legolas takes 2 of it.
Yep.
And then we take 4 naturally.
Yep.
Oh no, now we reveal the guides. Because Legolas took it, we can now turn into, because the new guide has a guide ability.
Mm-hmm.
Meriadoc will make it 3 damage.
Yep.
And Peregrine will take and make it 2 damage.
Yep.
So we go from 2 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And that then sends Gollum as the guide.
Yep.
Which is actually really good. So all of them have all been wiped out in one round.
There's a lot of corruption to soak.
Okay, that's the round.
Yes, yeah.
Draw. I will owe you a faction card.
I have one of each. Yeah.
I still haven't seen the Western Way. What kind of a shuffle was that? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down to the bottom 5 cards on my deck. I've drawn 19 cards, Chris.
Ridiculous.
I haven't even used a ring yet.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's go with that one. I've got factions as well. Okay, yeah, chill out.
Okay. All right. Give us all the stuff. Your maximum is 1, and that's it.
Yep.
I can't do any more. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Okay, faction die again.
Okay. Okay, 3 character, hybrid, event, and a, what's that? Play or recruit, I think.
Yeah.
Play or recruit, yeah.
Your 4 character must turn 2. That's
Okay. So revealed, could hide. You might just reveal me. What's the chances of a reveal? Fairly low now. Comparison. Okay. I'll play an event.
mm-hmm.
I'll play There Is Another Way. Heal a corruption point. Can you remind me of Morgul Wound? Is it 3 or less, or 2 or less? 2 or more?
I thought it was 3.
3, so I want to be at 3, not 2 really. That's fine. So I think you need to be, because it's add 1, but if they're 3 or less,
That's 2.
over 2. Yeah, because I could look at it. There is another way. Heal a corruption point. Then if Gollum's the guide, I may also hide or move, so I will hide.
Mm-hmm.
Done. I missed my Gandalf draws.
You haven't for long, you know.
2 or less. Yeah, I remember now. Mortal wound. If it's 2 or less, add 2. If it's over, if it's 3 or more, add 1, isn't it?
Okay. Clan event.
Mm-hmm.
We shall do a orc patrol.
Yeah. Draw. And then the other one's Foul Thing. So it's a 1 reveal. Okay, Golem. Standard numbered hunt tiles will reveal, do not reveal. So I will then just take 1.
Yeah.
And then on me, I'll move the fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
That can go with that. You can draw. How would that?
That's. It's a 2.
It's a 2. But I have now moved. That would take me to 6. I've got shit ton of character dice. So. I'll take 1 and reveal myself.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Use that to play a card. We'll play Lure of the Ring, play Fellowship's Revealed. Ignore all the text, just says, "Golem's the guide, adequate."
Okay. I will play. That's roll 3 dice. Hit level 5. 2. Great. Back to 4. That was over the odds.
It was. Gain 6 as well to show off.
Yeah. Just good strategy rolling 6s.
It worked for me in Rocky Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll use that to play the Great Fleet. Recruit a Corsair.
Yeah.
And then if they're in play, move them up to 4 regions. They'll just pop into here. Okay.
So what have you got left? 3 and an event. It's recruit or draw, wasn't it? No, recruit or play. You can go again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll play that to move to Nazgul.
Mm-hmm. 3 over here.
Yeah. And then F on that, so.
Yeah.
Okay, can you Pass me those 3, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. They can
Come over here.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't play the Western Way, so you weren't tempted.
I was trying to get it.
I
I drew 19 solid cards.
Yeah, all 3 there is the question.
That means, by the way, it's now impossible.
Yeah.
As in forever. Every game forever onwards, it can no longer ever happen. That was the best chance.
Next game, I'll draw it as a starting
Could
card.
be a starting card here, or just within a few.
Okay, and then 1, 2. Left, you've got some stuff going there. I'll stick it there.
So 2 there, 1 there, and they're locked in there. Okay. I'll recruit a dead man. Done.
Okay. I'll use that to attack necessary for these guys.
Siege. Yep. So, what have we got in there? There's one too many units here, actually.
No rest?
Yeah.
You still sieging?
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thought it was. Just in case.
I'll put the Gondor regular back in the box. So there's 2 elites, 3 regulars, and a leader in there.
Yeah. 4 elites, 4 regs, and 4 Nazgul. 5 Nazgul.
Yeah.
That's the witch. Oh, and it moves Gondor now.
Oh, thanks. What have you got there? You've got 4 elites, 4, 4, and
4, 4, 5 plus the witch.
4, 4, and a shit ton. Do I want to move again this round? Or try to? Or I play that. Big question is can you win this round? Potentially you have 2 attacks. If you've got an event for one of them. So my choices are hide and then see what you do, or react to something you've done and then go for the... Yeah, I'll try that. Okay, I'm going to play upon the Nazgul they bore, move all eagles, then choose one region on the board where both eagles and Nazgul are present. I'll put them all in Minas Tirith. And roll a die for each. So I'm going to just roll 3, okay?
Yep.
And on a 4+, it eliminates an eagle and a Nazgul. One's eliminated with the eagle. But then, if at least one Nazgul is eliminated, I can move all the remaining Nazgul. Doesn't tell you you can. It says, if at least one Nazgul is eliminated, move any remaining Nazgul in the region, including the Witch King, to an unconquered Sauron stronghold. And I'll just send them all back. Yeah. And then these two are full of defense.
Okay.
On you.
Okay. Interesting. So, okay. I will just move them back.
Okay. I'll use a ring and hide.
Okay.
On you.
Okay. I'll use that to play Falcon from the Deep.
Okay.
So if you're not in this,
Yep.
in the silence.
Draw an eye, Chris.
Oh, there's a 1. That's a bit naff for me.
Stop. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
which is good. So it just reveals me with 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Up to 5 corruption and revealed again. But that was you drawing that was now really good for me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit of a naff one, really.
I've got to hide again, but at least I can't be stopped by myself unless you draw one with your first. Okay, that's the round. So draw cards. I don't have to discard anything.
Same.
You must leave 1.
Yep.
And we're just good to roll. 2 characters. Okay,
Just the 1.
2 character, hybrid, muster, event, and a faction draw or play.
Okay. 2 character, 1 muster, 4 armies, 5 events.
So I think you've now played all of your tile drawing cards. Whether or not the expansion gave one, I can't just remember. So because you can now play 1 to me playing 1, you almost don't need to hide first. I will. I will hide.
Okay.
On you?
We'll play on the events.
Okay.
Lovely.
How many are in the bag? It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 in the bag, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show some blood.
Yeah. So, do I add a tile or try and get rid of yours, basically? That's the question. You only drew 1 card, didn't you? And that was one you just drew for the round. You could have the faction one now though as well. Although I don't know, you can play it. You've got every symbol possible, so you could probably play it unless it's weirdly faction. I think every faction card has a symbol,
Yeah.
or the others don't they? So you can play it regardless. Which means you might get settled in. I will move the fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
Please draw me a tile.
Mm-hmm.
If you draw your new tile, I'll be upset. Although it doesn't. No, it does stop me.
We'll hit R to shuffle it. So
Yeah.
there we go.
2.
2.
I will. It doesn't reveal me because it's a standard number tile, and I will take the 2.
Okay, and you do.
So I'm not revealed, which is good. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 corruption kills me. The second sword is not there because it is a hide.
Yes, complete habit to move it in.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay. Yeah, depending on what you do, my next 2 actions are scripted.
I think I know what you're gonna do.
No Gandalf the White, all game.
Yeah. He's off his holidays.
Yeah, what? With the barrel in the middle of the earth, like.
Oh, Balor did come to play this game.
In fact, wasn't it? No, it was different. What did Balrog do? Oh, he just took out. He just drew you an extra tile. Oh no, it was the 3, wasn't it?
Yes.
So technically,
He
Gandalf
did
and Balrog are doing exactly what the movies did.
Just a bit further down the map. Actually, no, because they would have done that.
It was
through more.
Warrior. Yeah, exactly. That's so thematic.
Yeah, I didn't trigger that time.
Yeah.
It's just that everyone else didn't know about it until they were down here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to, based on what I reckon you're gonna do, I'm gonna have to gamble it. Okay. I'll use that, and I'll play the other side.
Ooh.
So 1, 2. Then don't care about Richard. Then okay, try that one as well. Okay.
Okay, so my thing is Premonition of Danger. Draw 3 and permanently remove 1. I'll do the draw for this
like
because it's not a hunt thing. So I obviously now want your 3 or the eye.
1, a 0, and -1. That's what we're going to say.
Yeah. Right, so there's the 3. Okay, so I'll just take the 3 out then.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an eye, so I could still hit an eye. So basically, does an eye now kill me?
It does.
It does because there's now. There you go. But I have to judge if you. So I can just sort of play it now, basically. And if you look like you could get 10 points on your very last dice, then I just move anyway. Otherwise, I would just wait till next turn now. What do you? That's what I have to do.
Okay.
Because the next that was one of the 2 scripted. The second one is just move.
Okay. So. Yeah, I thought it was going to be one of the other tiles.
Well, it could have been, but if I could have guaranteed taking your stop out, then then every other tiles will win.
Yeah.
But now there's 3 tiles in there. 2 tiles give it to you, and 1 prevents me.
Yeah. That's why I needed to play that just to push it to another round, basically.
Yes, you've given me an interesting decision now. So now your backup threat needs to be I can get 10 points this round.
Yeah.
Because then I have to risk the eyes. That's cool.
Absolutely. Ah, da, 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 da. Okay. Best way to do this. Okay, I think that's the better option at this point. Okay. Play that. I'm going to play that as a... Yeah. We'll do it as a leader move. And these fellas are going to step into Buckland.
Okay. So what do you need? You need 4 points. So the shy is 1. North, they didn't like that. But they already don't like everything going on. Yeah, of course. So you need 4. So 1, Telegraph, 2, and then a Stronghold. Okay, I do a faction thing, I think. It's play or draw. No, or draw from any of your decks. Okay, I will play a faction, and I'll play the Union of All Our Strength. Discard an Ent, Eagle, or a Deadman card from your hand, and choose a faction card of a different faction in your discard pile, or draw an event from any of your decks. So I'll just hit the all.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the discard is conditional on the first piece of the equation? Is it like discard to draw a faction card, or just draw any one? Because the discard is like recovering from your discard pile, or is it discard to then do that or that? It's not very clear, is it? How does the English commaring work on that?
It's all one sentence. So I'd assume it's conditional on the discard.
Okay. Wraith of Fear.
Okay.
And then I'll just draw a character card.
Somebody probably knows better than me, but because it is all one sentence, I would assume it's conditional.
Yeah. Okay. On you?
Because if it wasn't, then the discard wouldn't make sense. Okay. Yeah. We'll attack the shadow.
Combat card. Don't forget your darling doings.
Yes. These lovely dumb endings.
Actually, I should have done that. That would have been much better.
Okay, play that one.
I won't play.
Okay. Focus or fears. You love that card. It's basically been enough useful one.
Miss.
So I get 4. With 1 email.
Yeah. Yeah.
6, yeah.
Oh, you did get a 6.
That was-
yeah,
it was that.
that's fine.
Alright.
You're walking in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not here just to, survey from a distance.
Yeah. The thing I just thought I should have done actually was, the raise the fear card I discarded.
Hmm.
I could have eliminate one to put 2 in Aragon here, eliminate another one to put the other one here, and then eliminate the other one to attack you.
Hmm.
And after the attack, you must retreat, and therefore you'd have no adjacency to Pelagro anymore.
Yeah.
That's the thing I could have tried. That doesn't play really. So I've got a muster and a muster army. I'll give myself flexibility then, and we will muster the dwarves to war.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Did you put your points up? Yeah, you did, yeah. 7 points.
Okay. The draw's been at war.
Yeah, I need to make a threat and Dale.
Okay. We will. Yeah. We'll attack Pelagro.
Alright, so that will put them obviously to war.
Yeah.
Combat card, yep, of course there's.
Mm-hmm. Let's pick them up just so you can place them.
Oh, I get the Eagles.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Whee!
Go on.
Play that.
Okay.
No quarter. If my combat roll scores a hit, I get another hit.
Okay. I can pull in adjacent units as casualties or far.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 1 dice. Needing a 5. Oh, I missed.
I have 5 and 6.
I'll play that because I'm going to be chucking it in a second.
Nope. 2 rerolls. Need a 6. Nope. But I will press on.
I retreat here
Mm-hmm.
and be annoying with the potential blocking of Corsairs jumping to Ministerius. But they could easily do it to the other one, so. Yeah, you already got enough here, haven't you, to deal with that? I'll put them there, because then they mess up the Corsairs launching on Dilemma.
I'll put the Corsairs there. You can stay in the ocean.
So you now have 8 points.
Yep.
Theoretically, your last die could get you 10. However, all I need to do is attack Dale, and then you can't get 10. That probably means I can dodge 3 of the tiles, and maybe next round there won't be so many eyes again, so that I now only care for the red one. I think that's the smart plan, so I shall do that. Also, it means not spending a ring and giving you a ring. So, dwarves attack then.
Yeah.
There's no calls to be made. Gimli's involved. He will give me +1 for my combat roll. So actually, I get 5 dice on the combat because Gimli's giving me a +1. I will play this. Actually, not that. Sorry, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah. This one. Okay. Still playing? Nope. I'm playing again because I've got to discard other ones. Sudden Strike. Play if a companion or a leaders in the battle there are before the roll an additional attack using my leadership. Give me is 2 with the natural leader is 3 and hit on 5s. Dead.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to hold that.
No.
Yeah.
Dale, liberated. If you could put
Yeah.
your lovely points back. Yeah. We're gonna walk in with just the regular though.
Okay.
Actually, no. I don't think it really matters. I'll walk in with the lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so your obvious play first down next turn is just a move.
Yes.
So might as well try and get some points. I reckon. Just to push it as close as I can, really.
Yeah.
Because things could happen. So
You never know.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll use that as an eye to play the Ships of Great Draft.
Yeah.
Transport armies with the Corsairs. They can transport 2 shadow units and unlimited Nazgul, up to 2 regions. Transports, yeah, up to 4 regions. Sorry. No, sorry, it's the second part. It's 2 regions and then attack.
Yeah.
So basically, Pelagos coming up to here, and then we're going to attack.
But not with everything because you hit your limit.
So, but we are going to take. So work this one up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So take 2 elites with me. Or I should have.
It doesn't matter, but I should have let you. I should have stood there and not there because the Lamarov can still siege, whereas those ones they're under siege. So
Yeah.
the attack would just go into siege. Yeah. Good thinking for next time.
Okay, so that would put me on a limit. So I'll send 2 Nazgul with them.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're allowed to go through
Lost
Lost Ark and capture it, I think, at the same
It's
time.
only Eric that can't move through. You don't go.
Yeah, as long as it's free from purposes of army movement or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Do okay with that as well. Well, probably not. Sod it, I can all go. Send it all.
Okay, they're all in military.
I just can't work out if it's worth leaving anything but and then it's an attack.
Alright, I'll call the Eagles to battle.
Hey, leave him out of it.
So your Corsairs allow you to downgrade if you play the card.
Yeah, so it's either the pull unit in or downgrade.
Yeah. But that's 2 different cards, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Are you playing a card?
I will.
Funny that.
Which one? One up against there, so it's 2 elites, 3 rogues.
Yeah, 7 hit points, 1 leader.
Yeah, we'll play that one.
Play this.
Okay.
What's yours do? Mine's initiative 1.
Yeah, mine's
Alright. Now the eagle's already there, so I'm going to eliminate one
Mm-hmm.
and turn off all the Nazgul leadership, including the Witch King.
Mine's Recon to kill. After moving casualties, I can do an additional roll of my elites and hit on 5.
Yep, no problem. Okay. So I've got 5 with 1, needing 5 all the way.
I've got 5.
You've got 5 with.
You turn off all Nazgul.
Yeah, but you've still got the.
Oh, of course, yeah, I can go.
All those.
Yeah, so I've got 3.
You got 5 and 3.
Yeah.
1.
Nothing.
Reroll 1 hit.
So reroll 3. Nothing.
But then you've got we come to kill. So you take 1 first.
I've got sacred 1, so I'll just take that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll do an additional attack on my elites,
Which is
up to 5.
3.
There's these guys, like I said.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's 5 hit on 5.
Yeah.
Which is nothing.
Yay!
Bad roll this game.
Alright, and now you can downgrade and go again if you want.
Which we will. You're probably an eagle, so it makes sense to keep the eyes on guards.
And you have the Witch King draw.
Yes, I'll play the card, and it was.
And now, would you like to play a card?
Yeah, hold up on.
Do I? You've already got 3. It's the eagle only really takes off 2 of your leadership, which is the unfortunate thing. Kind of forgot about the Saruman ones there, but
Yeah, I as well. Just remind me.
they're good there anyway. All right, we'll mix it up. We'll play with this one. Okay. I'm going to play after casualties. I can roll for the eagles. On a 1, I kill myself. On a 6, I kill one of you.
Yep. I've got the same thing, yeah.
Oh, nice.
With my elites.
All right, so 5. Okay, that's all the same. All right, 3 hits. 1 reroll coming up.
2 hits this time.
I've got 4 hits.
3 rerolls. 3 hits.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Right, so 4 to you.
That's annoying, to say the least.
And I take 2, right?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's an extra of my elites as well.
Okay, I'm going to take an elite out and then downgrade into a Rohan regular. Done.
Take out 3 regs. Take out 4 regs, and it leaves them with 5 leads. Which keeps my dice numbers, and it means you get to roll 5 dice for that.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And you've got 4 health bars. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so you get your 5 dice,
Yep.
hitting on 5s.
Well, 4 hits. Make up to the last crack roll.
Oh, hang on. What save is that? 7.
7.
Yeah, 7 and 7. Your attack means yours is first.
Oh, so of course. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Come on, 5s. 1 hit.
Wait, which way around is it? Is it the defenders first?
I'm not sure.
Actually, it is, because we always get this rebellion is the attackers first.
Rings the other way, yeah.
It rings the
Okay.
other way. So I need to roll for this.
Yeah.
And if I get a 6, you actually have 1 less die.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No problem.
That's fine. I did 1 hit with that.
Okay, so I take 1 more. Now you can downgrade and go again.
Yeah, which obviously will. Keep the Rising Guard. Okay.
Yep. Combat card.
Yeah, go on.
This round I'll cancel your leadership again.
Okay.
Which eliminates the last eagle. The eagles are now out of the game because there's none left in play.
Last stroke of doom. I can eliminate the Corsair to extend back.
Yeah. No, it's gonna fall.
You never know.
It will fall.
I bloody hope it will.
Alright, 3 dice, 1 reroll. Miss, miss, miss. Miss.
2 hits.
Well, you just need 1 more then.
Yeah.
But you've only got
3
rerolls, which is fine. That's all you needed. Yeah.
Perfectly. That's what I found it.
Yeah. Alright, done. Okay, 9 points.
That's the game, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, that's the round. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Draw cards. There's 2 cards left in the deck, Chris. I still haven't got the Western Way.
At this point, I want you to get that. It's a waste of a card draw. Unbelievable.
Okay. You must allocate 1 to max. Can I get my sword back?
Nope. Not
And now I just need you to not get really weirdly lucky and roll enough dice to make the
that.
eyes
6 eyes.
on me.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I've got 2 moves.
Okay.
But that need a ring. Okay, good. So I'm safe from those.
So there's 3 eyes in the box.
Oh, you got 3 more. I
Yeah.
didn't even see it 3. But that's still okay.
Use a ring to turn the one to an eye.
You can't do that. You can do that, but only after your first action. Or only in your own turn. Alright, on me.
Yep.
I immediately move.
Yep. Do you want to pull the last one?
Go on, I'll pull the last one, yeah. So basically, I just need to avoid the red tile. I'm probably going to pull the red
A
tile.
red tile and then an eye. That's what we want.
Everything is fine.
Red and eye.
There's 1,
Red
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 tiles in here, and only the red loses.
Red.
Doesn't lose me the game, quote unquote. Red tile, red tile, red tile.
No.
3. Yay!
So you reveal up
Yay!
to 2.
No, I'll take 3. Damn it! I'll take all 3.
Yeah, it was a 1 in whatever chance.
Your play though to make the eyes kill me last time was perfect.
It had to be done.
And you got to 10 points. It was the mere fact of my dice with my positioning allowed me to just take 1 point off you.
Yeah, that's basically. I was wondering now about whether or not to move the South Bronze into the Vale and then try and do that, or attack the Iron Hills to then move over to Erebor to force you to move. But because you literally had to move once, I might as well just gone for Minnesota.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Second to last card, Axe and Bow. Bottom card, Western Way. Oh my god! I joked about that earlier, didn't I? When I didn't find it. The bottom card, the Western Way.
You know what that was from it?
Your card. Your fucking card. I can't believe you.
In fact, I'm more than happy that you got to 10. I couldn't use it.
That's ridiculous.
That's
I mean,
as good as a win for me.
that was a really good fun game. But I was absolutely trying to keep as hidden as possible, Gandalf in there, everything, just to try and play that damn card.
At one point, all 6 of my cards were if you were either revealed or out for settlement.
Wow.
And I just couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, even the combats, weren't that great, so I was trying to save them to get the corruption build up.
Yeah.
And all I needed was cool weather just to kick you out of Rivendell. And then the all would have triggered.
Oh, you didn't even get Cruel Weather?
Never saw it.
Right.
So, yeah, that's literally what I needed.
Yeah, you could have essentially at that point pulled it out, yeah.
Yeah. I would have used it just so I could start hitting you with cards.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I had nothing like that. I quite like using the Hillman as much as I did this game. I got around a fair bit.
They really soak the damage, which is really nice for the combat, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So in the turn that you were like, oh, what are you going to do? I basically was holding the file and the Elven Rope and the Premonition of Danger. And it was a bit like, I can either add a tile, or if I pull... I had a tile, I can still hit yours, but if I pull yours, I can guarantee not having a stop. I will go alone, but after Gollum I had it before Golem was the guide, and then I was reading it. I was like, oh, there's no longer a companion in the Fellowship, so I probably can't play it for the corruption heal.
Yeah.
I also had challenge with the king. Oh, it's probably just on sleep. Yeah, it's just laptop on sleep.
Yeah, just want to make sure I didn't call.
No, it's still recording. Hello.
Okay. Yeah.
The Race to Fear, I was holding another one, which is the only reason why I chucked it. I was also holding a March to the Ents, but I never got them out. I was intending, basically, I would have revealed or been more aggressive to let Gandalf die, to then recruit him into Fangorn, blah blah blah. But I just, because I had the Wizard staff on there and I was chasing the dream, I didn't want to do it.
But yeah, and because of that, I was quite happy to move these guys out, because I sat in here for ages just in case you were going to do anything with them.
Yeah.
Because I can move them back, or even the dead man.
Yeah.
But when you weren't really, when you got down here and you had all the cards, I was like, sod them. I thought we'll just try and do something with them. And then if you play them, it's nothing I can do at that stage. But I had to push for the points.
Yep.
Damn Dale.
Damn Dale. Yeah. Those damn dwarfs. So I would have had an extra die if you didn't push them back as well, basically, which was a good thing you did, because I was only getting to war because yeah, that's a pretty good army there.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they effectively saved me losing the game. But if that was the tile I would have drawn by moving last round, I would have still won then. Yeah. So, but you just play your odds, don't you?
Oh yeah. That's what it's all about, especially when you're actually on the track. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to keep the dwarves as far away from wall as possible, because I wanted to avoid kind of doing stuff.
Yeah.
Them interfering with my woodland realm play. But at the time, because I moved the Nazgul out of there because I had one elite, and this army here was a lot stronger at the time.
It's pretty
comparable strengths that you had.
Yeah, the realm's got 6 hit points in it versus what? I mean, you've got, it's a pretty good army there.
So it's only one downgrade though.
One downgrade, yeah.
If you get a decent combat round, then it's hard to reinforce because there's nothing around it.
No, that's true. Rohan fell before I could really do anything about it. That was a shame. Lorien had some good defense. I got some good units in there, but that obviously fell.
Yeah, I
was
quite happy that I took that.
You did take that pretty quick, and then you had that sizable army that then went and just helped you take out Rohan. That was quite nice. And that was all before I still had 4 dice for all of that. That was quite hard.
Rivendell was with the 3 elites. I wasn't going near that.
Yeah, I wasn't going to put it there. When this army stepped here, I think it was. Yeah, it was here. And these were here. I was like, well, you could just walk in and join, or walk in and join, walk in and then go for it. And I was like, after I put it there, I was thinking in hindsight, no, I should have waited actually, because I could still allow you to get here, or step over here, and then he just appears there instead.
Yeah.
So I wish I didn't do that. I wish I'd actually mustered the dwarf down, or put a north somewhere or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, obviously the spiders never came into play because you were never out until they're not really effective once you're on the track. Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, you allocated pretty much the right amount of dice the entire game. It's just sometimes you rolled and had 4 there.
Yeah.
And you still missed me. But I also had you've revealed, no.
Yeah.
Not revealed actually. And then it was like, oh, Gandalf, no. Not Gandalf.
What's out for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a lot of good kind of early table cards.
I did, yeah.
I couldn't do anything about.
No, it's been like, oh, great. At least in the Lords of Middle-earth expansion, there's a card that you've got in your deck which says you can discard 1 from the table of mine.
I did have one.
So there is one in this.
There is. I played it early on for its combat because at the time it's only character cards, and the ones you had down weren't characters.
Oh, right.
So I was like, there's no points in me playing that. It's where if you take a companion as a casualty, I can get rid of one.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Isn't that one with sword and toil?
Yes, there is, yeah. Yeah, so if you take a companion as a casualty, then it's either from your hand or from the table.
You know, a card we haven't seen in such a long time because we haven't played Lords for a while now. And that was the card that allowed me to, go to your whole hand and just look at your cards and be like, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one.
Yeah. There's some sort of objective one in Rebellion where
Yeah.
like that.
Swift boat for a free movement was nice.
Yeah, that's really good. I didn't see Shelob's card.
Yeah.
That didn't come up.
Yeah, I was wondering about that in terms of like the bit of chess between like, oh, I don't think I need to do a hide or whatever the hell it might be, depending on what you do. But if you do something, maybe it was like, oh, if you add another tile, then I need to do something else instead. And it was like, oh, you could add Shelob's tile, but you have to get the spiders first. So I was like, oh, you've already got a delay there. So if you get the spiders, then I'm thinking you're only doing that because of the Shelob tile. You know the point?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I've got I need to do this, and then I don't want to do this next. But unless Chris does this, he didn't do this. Great, that means I can do this.
There's the next one.
Next card, yeah.
So.
I didn't do much with the factions at all this game, and that was mainly because of the punishment. I couldn't. I would have loved to have done more of them, but I just didn't get around to doing it.
Well, the Eagle one came to play when you made it to Melbourne.
Well, yeah, because that was the only time I was revealed.
And obviously no Ents and Deadmen just appeared.
Yeah. No, that was good. It was really nice to play this in real life again.
Yeah, definitely. It's cool. It's cool to see it all on the table.
Yeah. So it's a mess of units, though, really, isn't it? When you're
well, it is when you get to this kind of stage.
like, what the fuck is over there again? Especially on the camera, like, what else? How can people see this stuff? I suppose they don't really need to see it perfectly, do they? But
I suppose you've got talking over, haven't you?
Yeah.
Bit, so.
That's the weird thing, actually, when you're playing for the camera versus playing for you. Like, you do things like you try to arrange your armies a little bit so they're a bit positional. So, it's like the elites, the regulars, the leaders. You can maybe read it. But then I was saying quite a few times, oh, you've got what here now? And then saying out loud, oh, you've got that there. Yeah. Which normally you wouldn't do because you could just look down, it'd be obvious.
Yeah. I'm used to not knocking the cards over as I'm reaching over. That's something I did a couple of times, which obviously don't happen in CTS.
Yeah, so I know you did that once and it looked a bit like this. And I did like see them at that level, but I did not in any way clock what the hell they were to read them.
No worries. But no, that's it was close.
It did get very close.
I think my next point was to either try and retake Dale, or do a play around Evergore to force you to react.
Oh yeah, you would have attacked Dale.
The South ones would have come across and
they would have moved in and your points were guaranteed. I just needed. I'm here.
No,
I just needed to get there. It was like it wasn't a crazy amount I could do.
There's one point where I was tempted to start getting elites up into Angmar, to then bring them down to join up with Cholshaw stuff to attack Rivendell.
Yeah.
Then you drop an elite, so it's like, I might then do that and send them west and go for the Ruins, but
such a long way over there, isn't it?
Yeah. You need. I mean, getting from north of Dunland over is not bad. It's only that's four actions.
And this is why, like, Rohan and Gondor looked a bit weak. I know I did get Dal Amroth card, but there's the Rider of Theoden. That's my second to last card. The Red Arrow is the one above it.
Yeah.
And then a couple of ways, Sedan's ships, which is, 2 elves if you have them, of course, which is nice. And also right at the bottom was Guard of the Citadel, as well as Faramir's Rangers. So it was like a lot of my cards there are reinforcing down there. And the 2 cards for sending the North straight to war and sending the Dwarf straight to war were again basically at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. Well, when you moved Gimli out, I thought that's what you're going to do with the Dwarves, send them straight down. So I was
I mean,
picking a little bit when you're.
Yeah, that was part of the play because if I draw it, great, he gets it. Otherwise, though, his ability is die, move him down.
Yeah.
So it just helped that, didn't it? I drew the Dark Door after you had taken Helm's Deep and Edoras.
Right.
And those two are the two things that turn the Dark Door off.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'll get rid of that then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as, like, again, that's another reason why I was comfortable moving away from there because, yeah, I had them and the ends weren't really in sight.
No, and even though I had that card with the Voice of Saruman, and so my ends when I recruited them, I would have got 6.
Yeah, the forest never woke up.
It never woke. Oh, at one point actually, I had the card twice because I drew it, discarded it, and when I played my shuffle card, it put it back in, and then I drew it again. It was the card that said, put all the ents back into Fangorn, and then birth a new one over here. And I had that and got rid of it after you had kind of already committed to go in this direction. I was like, that would have been really handy. Really handy right about now.
If you would have pulled the 3 tile on your first pull, I had Candles of Corpses.
Oh, to just try and do more. So I was there, didn't I? So I would have gone 1, 2, 3.
So I needed to roll 2 6s to kill you. The Storms of Guard.
That'd been tense.
So yeah, that's what I queued up if you didn't quite make it. But yeah.
And my other choice was because I could have revealed. I could have gone to 9 but revealed, and then I could have hidden, and then I could have used a ring to move again if I thought I needed that extra 1. But now, simply because of the amount of eyes there, the eyes are now yours again. So I probably, knowing that, because I think you've run out of all of your resources for hitting me, maybe?
I think Candles is the last one.
Yeah. So knowing that, though, I would have played my last 2 cards to add both my other tiles.
Yeah.
And then gone for the ring at the end of the round instead, because, like I said, I don't think you had anything else to do, unless you got the Shelob. If you'd have drawn the Shelob for any reason, you would have, in fact, you can't even recruit them. Oh no, is that a recruit symbol?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you could have recruited the spiders, and then I'd have been like,
Oh, there we go. Mogul Wound was the 5th card down, which is if you're 3 or less, add 2.
Otherwise, it's 3 or less, add 2.
Yeah. Otherwise, add 1. And then Cruel Weather, and then Breaking the Fellowship, which only if you're revealed.
Right.
Is the same. Pull a tile.
Well, Golem, it just goes with
Also, yeah,
it just does once with Golem.
So there were a couple that they were mouse. There's no way against them.
Shelob was your best bet because it was next, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it needs to go another round, which after this one.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to draw it.
Yeah,
you'd had to have had it this round basically.
Well, could have been the die, but then I wouldn't be able to.
You wouldn't have.
Actually, I could have drawn it. Must have done played it. But anyway.
Yeah.
All hypothetical.
All hypothetical. Irrelevant. Doesn't matter. Ring is dead.
Yeah, just about.
I felt really good at the beginning, but then your armies were suddenly like, oh my god, you're so close actually in loads of places. Like that fell, then that fell really, really quickly, and it was just like fuck. It was all going to go falling down, I think.
Yeah, if I was able to just get a bit more in the woodland realm, I would have attacked that a little bit earlier. But then the other Corsairs card came out, so I kind of did the double jump from Pelagir straight up.
Yep.
So.
It's nice, very nice. Like a picture, first picture with warriors in real life. Lovely stuff. I think the setup works as long as the video. I know the quality's not going to be perfect, and it's even if that was the crispest quality going. Because of the distance and the groups of armies standing next to each other, you still wouldn't be able to see it perfectly.
No.
So I think probably then the video is going to be fine. And the audio seems okay, to be honest with you.
That's good.
Might be okay.
Yeah.
Even though the speaker's just there. It might have picked up a fair bit of background noise because obviously, you could. Wife and friend were talking in the hallway for a bit, and I saw it jumping up and down a smidge. And I'm like, I might have to try and be a bit more mindful of that. But that's a rare thing. She almost never has someone over here for Monday.
Yeah, no worries. That's good. Yeah.
Nice, cool. Well, thanks for the game.
Absolutely.
Let's stop the video. Things we wouldn't normally say. Thanks for the game, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
But yeah, and for anyone who watched, hopefully this was okay. Bear in mind it was our first in real life, and I'm not using very good tech. I'm using a GoPro Hero 4. The latest GoPro is a Hero 9. But I'm using a pretty good microphone, I think. So let's see if I have to eat my hat on that. I'll comment later. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.